Welcome to The Broken Crown, brought to you by the T20 Tavern. I am your storyteller, and I'm joined tonight by Kaylin, played by Maurice, Celeste, played by Mary, Serafina, played by Nina, Thoriz, played by Travis, and Nytheris, played by Vinny. Say hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
So last time, our intrepid group found themselves in the catacombs below the city, the capital city of Cindervale, where they were met by an unexpected patron, for lack of a better term, in Prince Kale of the second to the crown. After recounting their version of the events, the prince believed that you guys were telling the truth, and that there was clearly something going on that was more than meets the eye, specifically because of ridiculous amounts of illusion magic, and decided that in order to get further information, having a group of dead witnesses was probably not the best way to do that. So he charged you with escaping the city and going towards an abandoned outpost, which is roughly 3 days away, far enough away to hopefully avoid any immediate pursuers, near the edge of the Eldarin forest. Our adventurers made a daring escape, mixing and mashing, making sure that they avoid any major issues, causing a few major issues that were not them, and were able to escape out of the city and into the night. We start our group just shortly after having gotten just outside of view of Cindervale. You can hear, even from this distance, that there is definitely some kind of commotion going on behind you in the city, but you have kind of crossed that first crest of hill, and you are in this kind of open plain. Now, just for our viewers at home, and to remind our party, the hinterlands that surround Cindervale are kind of low-lying, very relatively barren, maybe few copses of trees here and there, but no dense forest. This was, for literal generations, was a battleground, or set of battlegrounds, that whenever two kingdoms decided to hate one another, this is kind of where the bloodshed happened. Okay, and so because of that, there's not a lot of landscape to be used. Right, it's kind of barren, kind of flat, and there have been now small towns, little things that have kind of cropped up sporadically, usually along the main thoroughfares from one kingdom to the other, to the capital now. But the capital is behind you. The darkness of the way forward is in front of you. What is your plan?
No fire.
Well, that takes me out now. Definitely no fire.
Did we find Celeste? Did we find your friend?
I think at this point, I know for Colin, I was able to reestablish my psychic connection to him, and there was some bickering, but he is on his way towards us. He'll catch up.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
So, for Celeste, you hear you can feel his proximity is getting closer, but he's kind of like had to. There was a kerfuffle. We'll call it a kerfuffle.
You know, He did
in
what he
him
had to
getting
do.
out of his stall.
So he is hoofing it.
Yes,
He is indeed
That's-
hoofing it.
the only way he does it.
I think it would behoove us
Um,
to stick to the shadows and stay off of roads.
Are we still? Do we still have the effects of the masks on us?
So
I
I
could-
believe that you guys, that after you left the general, like, danger zone, we'll call it, you doffed your mask, you took your masks off. If you decide to keep those masks on for any reason, let me know. But I'm going to assume that at this point in time, given the fact that it's literally just you in the darkness, the masks can probably come off without an issue.
So how far did he say that that town was?
The safe space is 3 days away.
Well, guess we have to figure out how to get there.
But you gotta keep walking in this general direction. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Kaylin and Serafina, go ahead and make me a history check.
Oh, that sounds like fun. His story says
23.
22.
All right. So as you both almost in kind of tandem, because you're thinking about this outpost, it is an abandoned outpost on the edge of the Eldarin forest, and you know that it's relatively unused. It's kind of off the beaten path. It was once used in a set of sieges from Dravenport in the south against Eldara. It is there. And you kind of have a general idea of where it is. You do know that if you were to take the main road from the capital towards Eldara, much the same direction that you guys came just a few days ago, just before the Eldarin border, you could make a left and head south, and just before the mountains, that's where this outpost is. Okay. So if you need a map, I can pull up a map if that would make it easier for you guys. Let me know if it.
Now the roads are going to be most likely, at least at this point, filled with do-gooders that are looking to bring our heads back to the capital, I assume.
Yes, they're likely going to be patrolled.
Should we procure some sort of mode of transportation, or are we going to hoof it for 3 days? Personally, doesn't make me too much of a never mind, but some people might get tired.
I agree. I think we should hoof it. Stick to whatever edges of forest or greenery, tall greenery that we can. Maybe send a scout ahead of time to see if there's anybody coming for us. Just to check the roads ahead of time. What do you guys think?
Where would we procure any kind of transportation, though?
Well, one looks around. Just 3. Possibly help with 2 of you, but it leaves one person without hoofs.
I mean, I'm no stranger to walking, so, but if everybody else is on the thing, can't keep up, so.
I mean, we can keep a steady pace, take turns.
That sounds reasonable.
I mean,
Or we just wait for somebody to come by and we take their horse or whatever.
oh,
We're
that's
gonna-
a brilliant plan. Just add list things to the criminal pile.
Listen, my guy, we're not going to criminalize more.
Which
See,
way is it?
Kalen points out towards
Walking.
down the road, but
Yes, that. I will
yeah,
follow.
you know what? Let's just go. Let's just start the walking, I guess.
As we're walking, I'm gonna have my hands behind my head like this and just walk behind everybody.
All right.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely not.
So you're taking
I
a
mean-
relatively easy but brisk pace.
Yes.
After maybe about 20 minutes or so of walking, those of you who have a passive perception above a 15, please go ahead and make me a perception check.
If it matters, due to my lineage, I have the most hated ability of all time.
Dark vision. Okay, that
I've got dark
At
vision.
120.
Same.
120. Okay,
Same.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
25.
All right, so
I have dark vision of 60 feet, but I also
Great.
got what was my perception check? It was a nat 20 with 25.
okay, all right. So
19.
Nytheris. Okay, and Kaylin, you both hear it. So you both hear it first. Thurs, what did you get? You roll
25.
well? Oh, yeah. So, okay. So almost in that order, right? So Thurs hears the sound first, Nytheris hears it just slightly after, and then Kaelin just slightly after that. You hear kind of that dump, 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 dump coming in. Those with the long night vision will see kind of this, like if you turn to where this sound is coming from, since the two longest night vision also heard it, it is coming from behind you, and there is it starts as a small dust cloud that becomes a larger dust cloud, and then you eventually see what looks like a rather large yak
Okay.
hoofing it
For Pond
at full like gallop style.
There's
Just
a very large yak headed this way.
Yeah.
Aw, he's like,
I mean, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'm assuming that you're a friend.
yeah, that's for Pawn. He's-
Okay, then we're safe, I guess.
We met him in the throne room.
Well, that's not technically true.
You keep hearing this clumping. Now, pretty much everybody can hear it because you've also alerted the party that this is coming. Anyone with Dark Sight 60 can now see him. Anyone who does not have Dark Sight of at least 60 hears this thudding sound, this boom, 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 as it comes riding in. And it just stops dead right in front of Celeste and like,
She'll give him a little pat on the muzzle and be
and
like, "Whoop."
he seems to like relax himself. He's like super aggressed. In
Look,
your telepathic
alive.
bond, Celeste, you hear, "I had to run over soldiers."
You know,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have been in the way. Good job. She'll like pull out a carrot and give it to him.
Carrot. And he'll start nomming on the carrot.
Very good. Good. Yeah, she'll to start the trip. She'll climb up, and she'll gives her a little bit of a better vantage point.
Sounds good.
And
All
she
right.
will tell again, not saying anything out loud, but she'll telepathically just like introduce Frapone, like tell Frapone who everybody is,
Okay.
and just be like, we're gonna be walking for a while, so you're gonna really get your steps in, buddy. And he's just like,
So every few moments, kind of as everybody's walking, this yak will kind of like come up close to one of you and kind of take a big sniff, right? And For Celeste, this stays in line with kind of as you're introducing them,
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
learning who these people are, right?
Yep.
Especially considering the fact that it is the dark, so he's going to have to kind of maneuver by smell more so than sight at this point. 'Cause I don't think yaks have
I don't believe he does.
for the
Yaks
record. I
don't
don't
have
think
night
he
vision.
does. So he's kind of running on sniffers.
It's actually got 200 feet of dark vision.
He does
Imagine.
not have dark vision.
I didn't think so. But he kind of nudges up against them. Each individually kind of gives that big old sniff, getting an idea of what you smell like.
If he gets
He
really,
definitely-
really close, I'm gonna like forehead touch him.
Okay. Yep. He will accept that.
If he gets too close,
Oh. I don't
Yeah.
think he would.
No, he doesn't get necessarily too close. One thing that I will say, Celeste, do me a favor, make me a perception check.
Absolutely.
That one.
That's a hot 9.
Okay. So he does at one point in time, and you're not entirely sure who or why, but at some point in time he almost like jerks away for a second. But it's not 100% clear who or why he did that. He just kind of made that like sound, almost like he was uncomfortable for a second.
Sure.
And then continued on. Okay. So you guys are making your way westward. Are you sticking to the roads, or are you going to stay off the roads?
Let's stay off the roads.
Stay off the roads, yeah, I agree.
stay off the road, but not instinctively following the road.
I'm
Right, so
following.
you're
the group.
staying
Find a spot.
on the just off the road where you can kind of get a general idea of where you are. Okay, that's
I'm
perfect.
staying within enough that I can see the road in case there's anything that we need to know on the road.
All right, sounds good. I am going to ask that everybody make me a survival check.
Ooh.
It's a low roll. It's going to be relatively easy.
Oh
but
yeah, survival.
how we doing? Oh no,
21.
is that a 10?
no.
Celeste?
I got a 10.
Or-
27.
Okay,
Oh,
27.
21.
I rolled a bad 20.
Okay.
29
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
And-
with a natural 20. But not that matters too much.
It does actually. So those of you who rolled below a 10, please
got exactly
roll again.
10.
Ooh.
Anyone who rolled below a 10, please re-roll because you're going to effectively have advantage because of your compatriots. How'd we do?
A nat 1 again.
Excellent.
You, sir, need to burn your dice.
Dale.
Glorious.
But these are the dice gifted to me.
That ones tell a great story. That's all I'm saying.
Them- the dice tell the best stories.
So as I'm walking, I'm like with my hands up haphazardly. Every once in a while, I've been drinking my alcohol also. So
All right. Who remind me who has night vision other than Nytheris? Other than Nytheris. Okay, so Thuriz and Kalen are going to be allowed a perception check.
Oh Lord.
I rolled a 1. So I got an 8.
I got a 9.
We don't see shit.
would you?
Holy shit.
Huh? I rolled a 1, so I have an 8.
This is the best walk ever.
This feels familiar.
Okay, so the four of you are walking. And you've been walking
Hey,
for a while.
did anybody notice it got like sort of quiet?
Absolutely not.
Natharis, you're not here.
Oh, Never mind.
The four of you are walking. What I should do is just boot Vinny for a hot minute.
So
Where?
wait.
And
There's what just happened? Are we walking?
Did he pass out?
Did he pass out somewhere on the ground?
Oh gosh.
So, what are the four of you doing?
Amo.
Once we realize he's not there, we're Thuras will double.
I'm gonna call Amo.
All right. Vinny kicked himself out.
Oh no.
Amo, can you help us find the fish man? He seems to have wandered off in the dark.
Okay. So as you kind of call out to him, you feel the pressure first, and then, because again it's dark, but you can still see as the kind of mists coalesce and transform into this gigantic wolf form. Those of you who again have dark vision or are close enough to Kalen will definitely notice that there is now a new presence here. You guys have met Amarok before, so this isn't. It may cause some minor startling, but because giant wolf in the darkness. But again, it's one of those things where it's gonna. It's there, right? It's just kind of suddenly out of nowhere, it's physically present. It hears what you had to say. It kind of snuffles up against you, and then bolts off into the darkness.
Cool.
Okay.
Kaz
Yeah.
has 60 feet of night vision, so I'm
Okay.
gonna just take him out of my pocket and hold him toward like.
Sure.
And be like,
Be my eyes.
So you will notice that Kaz kind of like his spines prickle for a hot minute as Amarok shows up. He's like, "Oh, big wolf."
He's not so much a vegetarian. It's okay, little guy.
He
Oh, that's
the creature looks. Kaz looks up at you. Okay.
Does he?
All right.
He can?
Oh, yeah.
At least, I don't know if he does any more. Where he go? Maybe when he leaves, he eats, but generally, yeah.
They're, yeah. I mean,
I don't know where this kid could have gone.
Was right behind us.
Uh-oh. What did he do?
I mean, you know.
I mean,
Maybe he
I don't
thought there
hear
was a
him.
better way to go.
He's not that bright. If he's drunk, is he drunk again?
Oh, I think he's coping.
Thuras
I'm
does
gonna
double
Kaz.
I'm looking for him.
Kaz is gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna point Kaz towards like the thicket around us to see if Kaz could probably find him
All right.
through dark vision.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring Vinny back. I'm gonna talk him through finding what he finds. So bear with
Oh,
me.
Lord.
All right, Vinny, welcome back. All right, so Nytheris has been meandering a bit, and he's got night vision, so he may or may not have realized for a moment that he's not with. He's lost track of the route. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Perception. 18.
Okay. So as you realize that you kind of definitely strayed from the path, you notice that you are decidedly not in view of the road anymore.
Oh, alright.
And so because you didn't cross the road, you can get a general idea of what direction you probably should go to get back towards the road. And kind of as you're doing that, you hear kind of two sounds simultaneously.
All right.
The first sound is a kind of grumble. That seems to be coming from a relatively largish creature. Okay. And on the other hand, kind of from another direction, you hear what sounds like sobbing.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So where's the grumbling coming from? From like behind me, or?
So the grumbling. So if you're heading in the direction that you were walking, you hear the grumbling from what sounds like kind of from your right hand side. So given what you kind of knew, you were on the left. You were kind of on the left from the main road, right? So the road was on your right. So if you kind of veered too far, going back towards the road would mean going to the right, which
Correct.
means that grumbling is coming from the direction you kind of think you should go. This crying sound seems to be coming from farther to the left, as if you would be called farther leftward and farther afield in order to investigate that sound.
Okay. So I am going to try to stealth hide in a bush and try to like stealth my way to the left a little bit, trying to get away from that grumble.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to put away my drink, put it away, and probably shouldn't drink this right now. I'm going to go hide towards the left.
All right. Nytheris, go ahead and make me a stealth check, please. Kaelin, please make me a investigation check for Amarok. And Thuriz, go ahead and make me a straight investigation check for yourself.
That's an intellect check, right?
I believe yes. It is.
I got a 14.
14. Okay.
I got a 23.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a 1.
Poor Amarok.
He can. I mean, he can see. He can see at 60 feet, but his intelligence is a 3.
Okay.
He's not too smart.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Wisdom.
okay. That's
He's
all right.
smart. It was.
Yeah. All right. So, Nytheris, as you're moving a little bit in the underbrush, there's a couple of larger bushes that you can interact with. You do have, you have your dark vision to an extent, which allows you to be able to maneuver and kind of go from bush to bush without getting too much attention to you. You're rather stealthy, so you're able to move pretty quietly. And you move deeper into this kind of plain area. As you do so, you hear it before you see it, but then you will see kind of a familiar creature. It seems familiar at first, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's dark. Do me a favor, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Uh, 12.
Okay. On a 12, it is a very large wolf that bears a striking enough resemblance to Kaelin's wolf that you are probably about like 80% sure that that's probably his wolf, not a random dire wolf. This is probably not necessarily the area for dire wolves anyway, right?
And And is that where the sobbing's coming from?
No, that was what that gruff sound was.
Okay.
As this thing kind of walks, it almost like walks past you. But it definitely is like snuffling the ground, trying to look for something. And it seems to not be finding what it is that it's looking for. And it kind of walks right by you.
Okay. I'm going to follow it, see what it's trying to find.
Sure. Okay. Thoriz, as you continue moving forward, you can kind of follow the same vein of moving forward, moving around. Thoriz, do me a favor. Go ahead and make me a. Let's do a survival check, please.
$23.
23. Okay. You can hear Amarok. Kind of in the distance, a little bit farther away from you. He moves a little bit faster than you do. But you definitely hear him snuffling around in the ground. And as you're moving kind of closer to him, you also start to hear a faint, like, sobbing, sniffling sound.
Okay.
Let's do so now. Netheris, are you trying to actively avoid the wolf's gaze, or like avoid detection, or are you just kind of coming out and walking around?
I'll just follow it.
Okay. So once it after a few moments, let's see, it's going to take him. It doesn't take him long to realize that you are behind him. He's going to like stop, turn, and look at you like.
Are they over 100 feet?
He will kind of turn himself around and walk.
Yeah, as he's looking at me, I'm going to look at him back and go, I don't know if you're Kalen's or not.
He is.
Are they over 100 feet away?
Yes. Yes, they are. So if the three of you, if Celeste, Kalen, and Seraphina have stayed where you were, they are very well out into the darkness at this point in time. Okay. So, Netheris, the wolf kind of pads up to you.
Okay.
Kind of puts his mouth down and grabs like your coat and kind of like tugs a little bit.
Okay.
And then starts walking back the way that he
starts dragging him back.
I'm gonna like kind of like stumble and kind of get actually dragged by him. Be like, what are you doing? Stop!
He kind of like he like that gives you that grumble like let's go, and he starts dragging you.
And then I can just follow you. It's just okay. It's stop.
With that, he'll let go and keep walking, but every once in a while he'll like look back and be like, "Are you following me? Are you following me? Are you following me?" Shortly thereafter, you and your party and Thuris's party kind of meet in the middle.
Is there an Arcana check or something like that to figure out what that sobbing was? Was it a wight or a ghost or whatever?
You sure can make that check. Absolutely. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Should have done that.
You still can.
I don't know. Shit. I rolled another one.
Rolling tonight, yo.
Nice today. I love it.
That would be 3.
18.
Is he, does Amarok hear it at all?
Give me 2 seconds, and I will address that. Okay. So, you hear it again, and Thurs, you're like, that sounds like a child. Ferris, you get this feeling, and actually, because of the kind of sorcerer you are, it makes that feeling like tingle up your spine. That is not a mortal cry. Amarok, for his purposes, his head pops up and then like straightens out, and the fur bristles along the back of his his back fur.
Do you hear that child crying?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask you, but
Looking back.
it's probably not a child. Also, I lost you guys. Where'd you guys go?
We kept following the road.
Yeah, so was I. I don't know what happened.
Clearly not. We are far away from the road.
Clearly, but yeah, I don't hear. I mean, if you're talking about that like mystical crying, it's probably not a human or some actual child.
He looks at the wolf and the bristling, grunts, nods. We should get back.
Probably some kind of spectral being.
So you guys are going to continue back the way that you came, heading back towards the group. After another few minutes of waiting, Kaelin, you see them first. It is Amarok, followed by Thuris and Nytheris in the darkness coming in. Seraphina, shortly there, you kind of, as you notice, Kaelin taking note of the darkness. Your Kaz kind of pops up and goes, "Oh, they found him."
Oh, that's
Silly.
good.
When they get there, I'll hug Amarok and say thank you. Oh, no, it's not your job.
You
but
can
thank you.
make me a. There's an. I think there's something for empathy. Hold on. I should have a character.
No, we're
sheet on.
telepathically bonded, if that matters.
Oh right, you are. I apologize. That's
We
right.
were, like,
So
within 100 feet, he already knows how much.
All right, so that you wouldn't have had it necessarily at the time previously, but the telepathic link, you get this feeling because he doesn't so much speak in words; he just kind of speaks in feelings at this point. You feel unease, like danger is close.
So if he's close, once he's about if I feel that at about 100 feet, I'll start to like sit up, grab my staff, look around like nervously. I think something's out there. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it's definitely got ammo worried.
I think Sarah feels Kaz also sort of prickle. She puts him back and also kind of sits up straight and notices Kaelin and the way that he reacted to it.
Is this a... Should we be worried, you think?
Not a lot of things bother Ammo, but if this has got him nervous, we should probably move on. I'm not in the keen of investigating of things like that, but I guess we have to wait because I don't see them yet.
Okay.
And
Should
almost like on cue, you start to see them.
Out of the...
No, wait. Here they come. Yeah, there they are.
Oh, hey, gang. How you doing?
Hello?
There is kind of adjusts his coat like he's uncomfortable as he's walking up.
Where did you go?
Where were you?
I was just following you guys, and then I wasn't anymore.
Well, we're so glad you're back. I think we're going to continue to move away from the thing that is making us feel a little bad on our edge.
There's some like crying spectral thing
That's
there.
fine over there.
Gonna be good there, yeah.
Let's leave it
We're
there.
gonna go on this
Right.
way.
Yep.
Yes.
Opposite direction.
Hey,
And
how about you hop on here? You must be tired.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we tried.
You know. But I will attempt to scratch ahead of Amarok and be like, "You got a good companion here."
He's definitely a companion. Good and bad, or well, subjective.
Oh, he's good for you.
No, yeah, he's my brother.
Oh, interesting. My brother's with me too. You met him before.
When we're not running for our lives, I'll have to ask you about that.
There's a snort from the orc, and he starts walking again.
Yeah, I just continue to walk but I will telepathically tell Amrock, just keep an eye on him. If he wanders off, just like drag him by the ankle.
Actually, you know what, Celeste? I'm gonna take you up on your offer.
I will hop off of Capone and like.
Oh, I don't want. No. If you gotta get off.
No. It's just to help get you up there. It's.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, he's 7 feet tall.
It's giant yak.
Very big.
He's very big.
So how are you helping me? Are you putting your hands down?
Like give her, just give you a, a hand.
Give him a
uppies. You get uppies.
Absolutely, and it's like I don't think it's even like it. I can just lift you.
Yeah.
It's just up, and then she'll hop in front and.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll, but it's definitely going to be uncomfortable, a little weird because you're not used to climbing up on top of large yaks, right? But with Celeste's help, you're able to not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you the other choice. I want to know you will succeed. I just want to know how goofy you look trying to do this. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
It's not often you ride a giant yak.
You can do it with advantage.
I don't need it. Nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah!
So she puts her hand out, and you kind of like barely step on it, and whoop, up right on top, as if you knew exactly how to land on this thing. And
Power Ranger flip.
Before Celeste knows it, Nytheris is sitting pretty, like, I'm ready.
I'll pat the front of it, as in, like, come on.
He does not move. She'll like, what, this is fine. She'll actually she'll sit behind Nytheris.
All right.
Like, she'll let him think he's piloting this yak. That's totally fine.
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is the odds that he falls off of that yak?
Drink again and offer her a cup.
It depends on how drunk he gets.
That's fine. I don't think you can, because it does have
Silver says he falls
the
off in a
Saddle
day
of the
and a half.
Cavalier.
I'll take that action.
Right.
Okay.
So as long as
Saddle of the Cavalier says you can't fall off.
Yeah, you can't be
We don't know
dismounted
that.
unless if you're
Out these
conscious.
over, it's fine.
Yeah, we're like, yeah.
I'll go, thanks for the ride, and then I offer you a cup of alcohol. If you want.
I will take it, and I'm gonna nurse this. Yeah.
All right, and I'll just
Little-
down one and.
Yeah.
So you guys continue on for again keeping the road in view, but not necessarily being on the road. You're going to continue through the night. For those of you who are from the Eldar region or have traveled the Eldar Cindervale Road, you know that there's going to be at least one or two towns in between, right, where you're coming from and where you're going. So you continue through the night, mostly unhindered. Okay. Every once in a while, you may disturb like a fox, or you might hear some strange noises in the darkness. At one point in time, you all at one moment all hear this very faint sobbing sound. Okay.
Is that the thing you guys heard before?
Yes. Is it following?
Is it from behind us, or do we know if it's from behind us or in front of us?
Those of you who are all
Do a
able
nature check?
to hear it, you can absolutely make a nature or arcana check.
Ooh, I'm gonna do Arcana.
I mean, I'll try again.
Do a 28
another
to see
opportunity.
if it's a natural in terms of living thing, not natural.
like
Because again, undeads aren't unnatural,
True.
or spirits aren't unnatural, rather.
19 Arcana.
19
A
arcana.
10.
So that's got another 10. Good.
Yep.
Great.
I got
Look at
24,
everyone, it counts.
Seraphina?
Statistically, yes, that is average.
24 Arcana.
21
Okay.
Arcana.
21
Yeah, he's
arcana.
first.
Okay. Did anyone make nature?
I did. I made a 28.
Kaylin. Okay. All right. So, Kaylin, for your purposes, that was most definitely not a natural sound. For the rest of you, that has it definitely has a spectral signature to it. It definitely does not. It's supposed to sound mortal, like it's supposed to sound like a child, but there's something about it that makes the like magical hair on your on your body kind of right. It's that static ewiness. That
Can't be good at all.
Can I roll a religion check?
Actually, because you have already interacted with this thing, you can tell that it is not the same sound.
Oh.
Like it's a different
Oh.
individual?
It's a different thing of the same ilk.
Oh, we're going through a battlefield. Of course, there's going to be ghosts everywhere.
Now, Nytheris, if you would like to make a religion check, you may do so.
Got it. I'm gonna write that down.
Ooh.
Religion.
He's like, wait.
Yeah. 13. Sorry, 23.
23. Okay. So, given your type of sorcery, right? You interact with the spectral realm a lot. Okay. And knowing that this is literal generations of battlegrounds, you know that chances are the farther you get off of the road, the more likely you are to run into spectral entities of various types. This one, given the fact that you've now heard two types, sounds like something locals call a lost boy.
Okay.
Now, go ahead if you want to make me a history check. Let's see if you've ever interacted with one before.
Oh,
Can I also make a history check to see if I
Does he tell us what it is, though?
interacted with it during travels and stuff?
Let's see if Nytheris. Well, actually, first, let's see where Nytheris gets, and let's see if he provides that information, and then we'll go from there.
17.
17. Okay. So you have heard kind of anecdotal. You've heard a story, right? You like collecting stories, but you've heard a story about a group of adventurers who got attacked by a lost boy, and it's a creature that makes the sound of a small lost child to try and lure in travelers, and then it devours them.
Okay.
The specifics of what this thing looks like or what it does was never really clear, only that they said that this thing was terrifying and they ran away. Okay.
Okay.
Get me with a good time.
All right. I go. "Ooh, that's not good."
What you got?
What?
All right. So that's sobbing. Let's just ignore it. Let's not even go near it. It's not a good idea. There was a story once I've heard about adventurers that heard sobbing in the forest just like this, and the creature that they came upon was something called a lost boy. I never met one, but they lure you in with like sobbing sounds, and then they eat you.
Oh.
Anyone who now, all of you have been adventurers. If everyone wants to make me a history check,
Sure.
you may do so to see whether or not you remember either hearing a story or interacting with a creature such as this.
Not even a little bit. I rolled a 6.
9.
Okay.
I don't think they're real.
Celeste
You know,
is
in all my
pretty much
years, I've
convinced
never
that
heard.
he's pulling your leg. He's probably drunk again.
Yeah.
The rest of you are like, I mean, are there creatures kind of that make sense like that? Probably. Is that what that thing is? Or do you know anything about it? No, not really.
I spent 250 years around here, and I don't remember hearing any of that.
Well, seeing that this was a battlefield of a bunch of dead and whatnot, the more we stray from the road, the more entities will probably end up meeting. So we should probably stay closest to the road we can. I mean, I'm kind of okay around them, and they don't bother me too much. But I just don't want to also be eaten by a vengeful spirit like that.
Sure.
That's a good
That
point. Yes.
sounds like a reasonable plan.
I mean, Celeste, if you don't believe me, we could go check it out if you want.
No, I mean, you know,
I
it could be
know.
some other kind of trap. I don't like the way.
Do not
Like,
trust
it still
me with a
feels
good
bad.
time.
Sure, it could be a sad little boy in the forest lost.
You know, I feel like then it's the parents' job.
That's true.
If he is meant to if there is a small boy in this forest and he's meant to survive, he will. That's just the way of nature.
There
I
is-
agree with Netheris. I think we should also stick to the road. Sounds safer.
I just the
You
name
guys
Lost
continue.
Boy. I don't know.
You walk away,
I mean,
walk away with me on your yak also, so we're just walking away.
Where? Yeah. Going, you know, with the group.
Yeah.
So you guys continue walking. You hear one other of this sound again. Again, for those of you who have heard it the first time, it sounds mostly similar. But it's like, if for those of you who have who have been rolling, you know, kind of getting more information each time, you can kind of tell this might be another of these things. These clearly are littered in this around this road for some reason. But again, without knowing, it's more prudent to avoid them.
I'm gonna get closer to the road. Like after we hear the third one, I'm gonna start moving
Okay.
a bit closer
Even
to the
closer
road
to the road
because it's
Okay.
dark out. If
Sure.
it's dark, I figure that I can see out 120 feet before a torch shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be more aware of my surroundings as I kind of go all out of the woods a little bit. Not that the woods bother me at all. It's just I don't feel like fighting.
Yeah. Thuris positions himself between the darkness and the party.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Taking a defensive or
I'm
protective.
gonna move
Protective.
towards the front of the party so I can see ahead of us.
I'm still sitting
I'm actually not well ahead, but kind of like off to the, I guess, closer to the road, so I can
Okay.
look down the road back and forth.
Great.
He also starts using his glaive as a walking stick, so it's in his hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
staff is there. I mean, I've had the staff out to kind of ever since the first issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
assuming
right.
Amrock is definitely on hackles are up whenever the noise happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is also taking kind of a protective position, kind of placing himself opposite you in front of the party, so that technically he is in between you and whatever is in the darkness. Okay. So you guys continue through the dark, following the road. Again, you get these interactions kind of sporadically. It's not a lot, but like I said, it's about 3 over the course of the night as you go, right? Nothing. It doesn't necessarily sound like they're any closer or farther away. They always do seem to be from in front of you to the left, right? So the sound always seems to kind of be coming generally from the direction you're going, but farther away from the road. Okay. But assuming that you continue in this vein, that you're not going to actively investigate this, you are otherwise unmolested as you walk down the road a ways until, and just as the sun is starting to peek out over the top of the horizon, right? You can see the bright colors start to make their presence known behind you, because again, you guys are walking west, so the sun would come up behind you. The world kind of illuminates slowly, and colors start to return as light becomes kind of envelopes the darkness, and it dissipates, and you're able to kind of see this wide expanse of kind of empty space. And it's not long after that you start to see what look like fields, and you're now coming closer and closer to a small town.
What's up, everyone? Looks like we're almost at the first town. Let's see. So we're comfortably out of the central city, the central town, right? We're out of the central country.
As you are outside of the, you're still within the what would considerably be the Cindervale hinterlands. Okay, that in and of itself is about a 3-day travel. Okay, but you are clearly outside of the immediate danger of people riding up on you from Cindervale proper at this point.
Basically, we might be able to get a meal and some rest before we head on without them realizing that we're the king killers.
We might be able to. I think that we should definitely try to get a rest, at the very least. We've been walking pretty much all night. I don't know about you guys, but I am actually tired.
Go for
I mean, not that I really have to sleep, but my feet hurt. These boots were definitely not made for walking. They're more or less,
So,
these are the style boots, and I forgot to change into my actual good clothes.
So do either of you are familiar with this town?
No, we are still we haven't gotten, well, I think we passed through here did we pass through here on the way in?
So Sarah,
I believe we
and
did
Galen,
pass
go ahead
through
and
this
make me a
town.
roll.
History?
Since you guys are most likely to have gone through this area.
14 on history.
Okay.
An 8.
Okay. So, Serafina, you remember walking through this town, but you don't necessarily remember a whole lot about it. You weren't paying that close of attention. Okay. For Kalen, you remember. It takes a few moments for you to remember, but then you remember that it was the name of this town was Fernhaven.
Fernhaven.
So it was a relatively small, kind of medium-sized town. Mostly farms. Again, most of the hinterland was designed to have a quick return to the capital if they needed it, but otherwise, since they're relatively fortified, mostly from like incursions from the Netherdeep, but not necessarily from major, like they're not designed for a siege kind of thing, right? It's a small town.
We're going to have to be a little careful in this town. If I recall correctly, this town sends crops to the main city. So odds are they may already have gotten word that we are free. So
we didn't really see any caravans pass us on our way here, so
no, I didn't hear or see anything on the way here.
But there's other ways
we've also
to send
been
a
out for
message.
3 days.
Also, I'm gonna look down at myself and be like, crap. I'm gonna take off. I probably have like 1 or 2 sigils of Davenport. I'm gonna take those off and put them in my bag. And I turned to the party. I'm like, I don't know if any of you guys have them either, but I was wearing sigils for Davenport, so maybe we should take those off.
I don't have any sigils of Davenport on me.
No, I mean
Anything
like your city and whatever.
Oh, I generally don't wear anything that tells people where I'm from. It's I kind of point to the wolf. That kind of gives it away, usually.
No, that's a good point. Celeste will take her shield that has her family's crest on it, and she'll just go into her pack, pull out like a piece of canvas, and cover it.
Okay. All right. So as you guys ride into town, dawn has broken. You can hear the a rooster cry in the distance. You see the townsfolk are starting to kind of get moving, and they're heading. Some are heading out to the fields. Some are, going about their daily lives, whatever that is. As you guys ride in or walk into this town, you can definitely hear that there is a little bit of a buzz. If you guys care to, you may make a perception check to see if you can tell what the buzz is about.
Sure.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 24.
22.
Okay.
17.
Dirty 20.
13.
Fun.
Oh,
13. Okay.
Keeping it
So you all hear the first kind of interactions that you guys will hear is the standard, look, adventurers from the capital. Right? And that's kind of that general, like, they don't seem particularly perturbed that a band of adventurers have kind of rode into town. They do take note that you've come through the night and from the capital area, right? Those are the three kind of big sticking points that you hear over and over again.
Does anybody approach us at all while they're being quiet? Yeah, okay.
Not at this point. For those of you with a higher, anyone with I would say a 20 or higher, which I think a couple of you have, you will also hear something that sounds kind of like, hey, did you hear what happened? Did you hear something happened in the capital? There was a problem. There was an attack. At least one person says, I heard the king died. Do they know who did it? I don't know.
Okay.
We should get our rest and move through quickly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But also perhaps we're adventurers looking for the people
That's
who perpetuated the attack.
That is
The
true.
last,
a great idea.
There were
think-
workings of foul sorcery.
last I heard, I mean, wasn't it? I think it was a small dwarf, a couple of humans, I think maybe, and a gnome.
Small orc amongst them for sure.
Small.
Very tiny little goblinish looking thing.
Definitely small.
Just a little
A bunch
guy.
of little guys.
There's a group of 5 goblins.
No, I literally just start like specifically talking about the fact that we're looking for the exact opposite of what we all are.
I should
Just
point
the
out,
littlest guys.
The littlest guy, I swear to God, they were so
should point
sneaky, they
out
snuck
I'm
in.
not the greatest at lying, so other people should talk.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no, absolutely.
Don't
Just,
worry,
you know,
Chris, I got it.
I'm just kind of like just walking around.
So
Foul
as
sorcery.
you guys are making your way towards the center, kind of the center thoroughfare of town, the main road does run through the middle of this town. So you kind of move yourself onto the road, you get into the town, you can hear these conversations happening. Again, you've been able to kind of talk amongst yourselves, but mostly it's kind of sporadic, the words that there was word coming from the capital, and it seems like it's mostly like hearsay and like maybe from, we don't know where that information is coming from or why, because again, as you had previously noted, there hadn't been any major traffic on the road as you travel here. Okay.
Yeah, they were kind of locked down.
They were in lockdown, but right, just a reminder that there was some intervening time between when it happened and when you escaped.
That's right.
Okay. So you guys continue into the town. You will see people putting out bread and kind of setting up a market stall there with fruit and maybe some recently slaughtered animals. You can hear the tink 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 of a blacksmith. You can hear the sound of the laden animals, like an oxen or a donkey braying, as the kind of the general malaise of hubbub happens in a town. Again, the vast majority of them are just kind of living their lives, kind of unplussed by whatever's going on. But again, the gossip is that there's something going on in the capital. No idea what.
Okay.
Oh, look, adventurers came in the night. That's interesting. I wonder why they're here, right?
Should we find
They
him?
don't seem particularly aggressive at all, right? They don't seem wary of you. Just interesting. More adventurers.
Neat. Noted.
So I'm gonna try to head to their inn, inn at least somewhere we can get some food and possibly a room or rooms for our stay.
Okay. So as you guys head into the town proper, past the kind of the houses and into this more, I hesitate to say cosmopolitan because it's really not. It's a small provincial town.
So as we're walking, I'm gonna get off the yak.
Okay.
And then just kind of like stick close to it, and then I'm gonna if nobody's really paying attention to us or like looking directly at us, I'm gonna alter self and change myself into like a human.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my cloak, take out 2 silver, and hand it to Thuris.
Oh no, I pay you because he didn't fall off.
Oh, he didn't fall, yes.
So Thuris actually hands 2 silver to Caitlin.
Yeah, I was like,
Alright, do you want us to roll to get off the yak?
huh?
I can roll to get off the yak.
I will help. I will provide the help action.
Can I hand her?
Alright, let's see. Alright, I don't need it. I got a 18 to get off the yak.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You're able to get off the yak without a problem.
Caitlin some money.
It's like, yeah.
Okay. So you do find there is an inn that is adjacent to what looks like a tavern. The standard kind of fare. The blacksmith is not far from here. There looks like a couple, like I said, there's a couple of stalls of various foods. There's just kind of this hustle and bustle of these people kind of moving throughout the town. Every once in a while, you'll catch the glimpse of a smaller kid kind of look at the yak like, holy crap, that's huge. Right? There's a small group of kids who notice Amarok, and they are like, right? And there's like a mother trying to shoo them away to like avoid this giant wolf. And in general, like every once in a while, you'll have like that very curious, like teenager looking ish, kind of looking out and being quickly like shooed away by the adults.
Sure.
It is clear that while they're not necessarily wary of you as adventurers, they don't necessarily want their kids to emulate you, right?
Sure.
That's fair.
So, mothers don't let your babies grow up to be adventurers, kind of thing, right? It's one of those. So you kind of get into the center square of the town. In the center, there is a small platform that looks like kind of where probably like proclamations would be made or what have you. There's a well. There's a set of stocks that are currently unoccupied. And there's like an area that you could like rope horses, things of that nature.
Sure.
Again, think kind of old school Midwestern, like, town.
Western farm town.
Yeah, exactly right.
I think now that we're here, Celeste will definitely like buy some sort of like fresh bun from whatever market stall is nearby, and then she will look for like a general store to buy paint.
Sure. So you walk up to the bread merchant. He's got all kinds of different kinds of bread here. Big round breads with large like slices through it. Long thin breads. Breads of different colors, lots of little nuts and stuff on them, all different kinds of things. There are also some kind of like pastries, muffins, or pies, those kinds of things. This is clearly a baker of many types.
As Celeste wanders over there, I'm gonna turn it. Hey, Sally, can you bring me a honey bun? And I'm gonna toss her money because I'm not using her real name. So like,
Yeah, I got you. she'll absolutely like pick up a honey bun for Kaylin. And then when she returns, she'll be like, Cece is fine.
Oh, you didn't want to use your real name.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
No, sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah.
You guys can call me Lynn.
You said
call
you were
me
going to
Lynn.
go.
Okay.
You were going to go to the general store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's kind of a little bit farther off the main square. You can kind of see it. It has the little general store placard across the front of it. There's kind of an old crotchety looking guy rocking in a rocking chair with the quintessential kind of brownish looking cat sitting on the stoop.
Bodega cat.
Perfect cat.
Bodega cat in the house.
So as you start to walk up to them, adventure not from around here.
How could you tell? She gestures at the yak.
He kind of like looks you up and down, looks at your party. I have eyes.
Well, they're working great. Do you happen to have any paint?
What kind of paint?
Anything that paints wood, maybe a dark color, maroon, or a dark green.
We should probably be able to do that for you. Go on in.
Thank you so much.
Where might someone find lodging here, sir?
That's a question too.
He points to the inn. Merrill's Inn will do you fine, as long as you don't
Merrill's
cause a
Inn.
ruckus.
Oh, no ruckus causing here. I want to rest my head. We've been traveling all night.
I'll go procure 2 rooms, and he starts heading that way.
Yeah, I walk across with there is.
I'm gonna go to the general store with Celeste. I'm gonna ask the man if they have any like. Oh, I'm gonna go to the general store with her. That's what I'm going.
Sure. Okay.
Me too.
Cool. All right. So the three of you go into the general store. We'll handle the general store first, and then we'll go over to the inn. Okay. So you guys walk into the general store. You hear that familiar like tinkling bell as the door opens, right? And there is a kind of equally older woman, kind of behind the counter. She looks like she's polishing some kind of brass thing. It almost looks like a candlestick, but it's clearly not a candlestick, but it's some kind of brass thing. A nondescript thing, okay? Oh, a travelers. Three travelers, as you hear the tingling bell as the other two walk behind you. And what brings you to Fernhaven?
We're just passing through. Might you have some paint and brushes?
Oh, sure. What colors are you looking for?
Maybe a dark green or maroon, black, dark gray, something dark. You know.
There's a lot of colors there. Which colors you want, dear?
Oh, let's do a dark green.
Dark green. Okay.
Thank you.
Are you looking for like a forest dark?
Yeah,
Or
like
are
a
you
forest
looking
green would be nice.
forest
Something
dark?
really like, rich and deep, Old moss kind of a...
I know just the thing. I'll be right back, dear.
Thank you.
She walks back into the kind of the back area, and you hear some like making noises, right? And she comes out with what kind of looks like a bucket. It doesn't have a top on it, but it looks like it's a bucket with a big wooden like dowel in it that has clearly been stirred. And she walks over. She hands it to you. What do you think of that, dear?
That looks perfect. Thank you.
It's the color is like a deep green with almost like an umber edge to it. So it's like a green brown color.
Oh, perfect. Do you think I could also get a bucket of white?
Oh, sure. A bucket of white is easy. She walks back in, grabs. You can hear her kind of grab something else, makes another kind of banging sound a little bit, and she brings out another bucket and places that down. That will be 2 silver, dear.
Brilliant. And some brushes, if you'd be so kind.
Oh yes, of course. Those are on the house. You can't do
thank you
much
so much.
painting without a brush, can you?
Yeah, it makes it very hard. That's very true.
And while looking around in this general store, what kind of some of the stuff they have here?
This does not look like it has much magical components here. This is definitely more of the like general hardware, run of the salt of the earth. You need copper fittings, you need buckets, you need mops, you need brooms, you need sponges. You can find there's like a little section that has like candy. There's kind of again general stuff that's not that may or may not catch your fancy, but nothing of like that is not run of the mill.
Yeah.
You'll find rope, you'll find candles, lanterns and oil, the standard stuff that you might want in an adventurer's pack. You could find here. So what is that you're looking for, if anything?
Actually, I will take some rope.
Okay. Sure. Good rope, that is. Made by the family down the way. They have a lot of. They do a good. It's good rope.
How long is the rope?
Each grouping is about 100 feet.
Okay, I'll take one thing of rope.
Sure. 10 copper, dear.
And how much are the paints?
Oh, I took care of it.
Oh, you paid for it already?
Yeah, thank you.
And Peanut, what did you want to get over here?
I was going to ask if you have any specialty potting soil specifically for cacti, if possible.
Cacti? Do they not just use regular dirt, dear?
Regular dirt sometimes lacks the nutritions that cacti need.
I don't really get much about the cacti here. That's something that you find down south.
That's perfectly acceptable.
We don't really carry imports. Not sure where you're headed, but if you're heading south, you'll probably find what you're looking for. If you're heading north, good, you won't find it there, but maybe west if you're heading towards Eldara. They have druids over there that have all sorts of magical doodads and dirt.
Thank you kindly.
And I'll walk over and give her 10 copper.
Okay.
I'm also going to ask, so in this town, we just got in, where's the best place to get a drink? And I'll smile and I'll still have like the jagged teeth that I have.
And she'll like kind of sidle back just a little bit. Well, if as long as you're not planning on being too rowdy, the
Never.
The tavern across the way is well equipped to handle adventurers.
There will be no rowdiness here.
That's probably for the best. We are close to the capital. Don't
course.
want no major problems coming through here. That's not a good idea.
Yes, Avaris, no major problems, no rowdies, right? We're not rowdy.
No, never.
No. Anyway,
Anything else for you, dears?
Oh, actually, is there also in like a place where we could acquire some like potions or anything like that? Adventuring gear.
There's an apothecary down just outside of town.
Okay.
He might be able to help you. Usually adventurers don't bother to get those things when they get here. They're usually getting all that stuff from the capital. But if anybody could help, it might be her.
All right. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
So while this is all happening, Kaelin and Thuriz enter the inn.
Mhm.
There is a younger-looking gentleman. He has the telltale ears of being a half-elf, but otherwise looks relatively human, relatively on the younger side. He is kind of simply but well dressed, and he is kind of leaned over, writing in a book as you guys enter. Oh, he kind of looks you both over. How can I help you?
2 rooms for the night, please. Preferably adjacent if you have them.
Can be accommodated. How long are you staying?
1 night.
Sure thing. Be 100 silver. 2 rooms, right? Adjacent?
You'll put the money down.
Okay. He will kind of turn. He stays in his seat. He turns around, kind of wiggles his fingers, and like 2 keys kind of float into his hand. He hands the 2 keys to Thurs.
Appreciate it.
Round the back, up the stairs. You can't miss him.
Thank you. And if Kaelin follows him, he's going to go up towards the room, and as they're going around the corner, he's gonna say kind of loud, "Hopefully, we can catch up to those ne'er-do-wells," and just kind of keep going.
Okay.
This is getting pretty expensive hunting these guys down, but hopefully we catch up to them soon. And I follow back up
Grunt.
to check out the rooms.
Okay. You guys say that. Actually, do me a favor. Make me a performance check. Let's just see. Because I know how well he heard you. I want to see what he heard.
God.
Oh no.
Roll to that
Oh,
one.
Lord.
We are the bad guys.
This will never happen again, but I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 3 with a nat 1.
Flawless.
Hey!
Okay.
Did y'all
So-
hear about them bad guys that were running around town? I just don't know what's going on. Yep, I sure do hope we find them.
As a southerner,
So-
I'm offended.
So Thuriz is thoroughly convincing. Halen, however, is less so.
Significantly less so.
Yeah, at least it wasn't.
Okay.
At least botches don't
Alright.
really happen in skills checks and stuff.
Yeah, no. Generally, botches don't necessarily happen.
It just
Skills
sounds
checks.
funny.
Yeah.
They just sound funny. It's very cute. I love it. But so you guys make it back to head towards the room. You're kind of as you're leaving, kind of turning that corner. You see the other three leaving the general store. Do you wave them down, or are you just gonna kind of let them?
I'm gonna send a message to Sarah. Hey, we secured rooms upstairs here in the inn.
Okay.
Because I can see them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I message her.
And absolutely see them. Okay, so you're gonna use message.
Message and say,
Okay,
hey,
so
we're.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like see her point. Say. I think message you have to point to them, right?
Yeah, you have to kind of gesture at them.
Yeah, so I gesture,
Seraphina,
I touch my head.
You feel this like feeling, and then you hear the voice inside your head.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we got rooms up here for you guys.
Okay. I'll relay that to Celeste and Avaris. Seems like we found some rooms. Are you guys ready to get some rest, Avaris? You said you wanted to go to one of the taverns?
Yeah. I'm always down for a drink.
It's drunkard.
I take my bottle out and I go, I got a refill.
Alrighty. I'm gonna head over to the inn as well.
Okay. So Seraphina and Nytheris are heading towards the tavern. Celeste, where are you headed?
I will. I think I'll go with them.
Okay.
And as we're walking to the tavern, I'm like, and also, the tavern is a great place to hear rumors.
I'm gonna message Kaylin and tell him that we're gonna go to the tavern and just feel things out in the town.
Okay.
Thirst, they're headed over to the tavern. You want to go over there, or
I'm gonna inspect.
First, I'm gonna take a
inspect
nap.
first, and then I'm going to inspect the rooms, and then I could eat.
Sounds reasonable. Looking rooms, nothing. They're just nondescript rooms, one bed, probably.
Yeah. So you guys go into the rooms, and you check each room. Both rooms are kind of two beds, kind of side by side, but they could be smushed together. They're roughly, enough to fit one, maybe two people, reasonably comfortably. Two normal, size humans could fit on it. One larger person, or many small people, right? So it's kind of designed that way. They are modular, so they can kind of, like I said, they can either be smushed together or make one big bed, or kept separate and have two reasonably sized beds. Each room is designed in much the same way. There's a small little a dresser. There is a small station for writing, and otherwise it's relatively barren. There's not a lot of accoutrement that's in here. It's just, again, you can kind of see that this has that Spartan designed for adventurers or an adventuring party vibe. You will also note, Kaelin and Thuris, make me an Arcana check.
18.
Okay.
19.
Perfect. So you both notice that both rooms have a ping of abjuration magic. So it's like protective magic on the door, like right on the threshold. So it's kind of designed to be, it's a low level protection, but it's there.
It's something.
Okay.
It sounds good.
All right.
So these rooms look adequate. I guess let's go put some food in our bellies. It's been a long night.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Food and sleep.
So we're gonna head out there and meet them. Go to find them.
Oh yeah.
Great. right, so we are going to leave it there with Celeste, Nytheris, and Seraphina heading into the tavern with Kaelin and Thuriz shortly behind them. Until the next time, adventurers, have a great night. Thanks for watching.